What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today.
LeBron James said he has nothing left to prove on the basketball court, but is still excited about the upcoming NBA season. His 22nd overall and first playing alongside his teenage son, Bronny. The Los Angeles Lakers forward, a four-time NBA champion and the league's all-time leading scorer, powered Team USA to the gold medal at the Paris Games this summer for his third Olympic title. Quote, "Is there anything left for me to accomplish as a basketball player? No," close quote. He told reporters at the first day of Lakers training camp on Tuesday. Quote, "Everything else is extra credit. I'll take it though. I love it. I love what I do, but I've got everything." What does that mean, you've got everything? Because you don't have everything. One thing you don't have is a winning finals record. Another thing you don't have is a defensive player of the year. So there's a lot of things you don't have. And I'm not saying that you need to have them. Here's my issue with LeBron James saying he has nothing left to accomplish. Few things here. Saying you have nothing left to accomplish when you are still an active player, it's not something you should say. If this was your retirement press conference or whatever, okay, I get it. You're done. Tip your cap. Nothing left for you to do as a basketball player, as an all-time great, as a legend, as a Hall of Famer. You've done so much in your career. You can rest easy at that, right? But you are still an active player, which means that you are still looking to accomplish something, which should be the ultimate goal of winning an NBA championship. That is what you should be speaking to these reporters, because this is the message going out to your team as well. Or if he wants to be honest, he's just seeking stats. That's what he should have said. I'm just trying to accomplish more stats and counting numbers because I'm so involved and absorbed inside this GOAT debate. If he wanted to be honest, that's what he should have said, because that's how he really feels. And that's apparent. So LeBron, you have nothing left to accomplish. Really. Now some of you might say, well, Jordan said something similar in his first retirement in his press conference, where Jordan said, what did he say? Jordan said he has nothing left to prove and the desire wasn't there. Okay. If you're calling it done, and that was his retirement press conference, okay, you're done. You're not going into an active season saying that you don't have any desire and you have nothing left to prove as an active player. On top of that, Jordan's decision was also spearheaded, so you need some context. This was spearheaded and fueled by his father dying, and his father always wanting Mike to play baseball at some point. So he said, well, my pops has died, it's emotional, he always wanted to play baseball. Okay, let me go try this out. He got over there, didn't work out for him the way he wanted to, and he realized that he still had a burning desire to get back to the NBA. And he did just that. And he showed that while he thought, and his emotions rightfully showed that he didn't have anything left to prove, he showed that he still had a lot more to prove, and he proved it. Especially after losing to the Orlando Magic, that only added salt to his wounds. Extra motivation to go out and be like, I can still do this. Let me get in shape in the summertime. I'm about to take over the league again. Different situation. It was an emotionally charged retirement. I can understand that. We're all people. We're all human beings. And he had every right to step away, given those circumstances. That's what he wanted to do. But LeBron James, an active player, trying to lead a team to a championship, supposedly saying that he has nothing left to accomplish. How do you think that makes your teammates feel? Why are you going into the battlefield with us? Do I want you in a foxhole with me? Saying that you have nothing left to prove is just a little icing on the cake, a little extra credit? No. I don't want that guy in the foxhole with me. Bombs getting casted over the barbed wire fences into our zones? No, thank you. How can you be a player that is constantly putting a crown on your head, calling yourself king, wanting everybody else to call you king, calling yourself GOAT, wanting everybody else, desiring everybody else to call you the GOAT. How can you say you have nothing left to accomplish and you aren't even the undisputed GOAT that you think you are? How can you say you have nothing left to accomplish? Because in your twisted, distorted head, you might actually think that. That's probably why. But does he actually think that? I don't think LeBron James actually thinks that, because if he truly believed that he was the GOAT and had nothing left to accomplish, then he would not have all these Bron Goblins, he would not have the La Media, he would not have the La Cult, he would not be paying people to be a part of Clutch and paying people off to push certain narratives and sing his praises, fan him with palm leaves, feed him grapes. He wouldn't have to do all these extracurricular activities and extra BS he's doing outside of basketball to push narratives and have people talk about him certain kinds of ways. You wouldn't be doing all this because you wouldn't feel it was necessary if you truly believed you're the GOAT. But you don't really believe that, despite what you're trying to make other people believe by all your antics. So, buddy, you still have a lot to accomplish if your end goal is to be the greatest player of all time, because you are not that yet. Maybe to some people you are, and that's what they believe, that's their opinion. But I feel like me and a lot of other people that understand the history of the game and what these other players did and understand how the leagues were different, we know you ain't no GOAT. We know the history of your NBA career. We know all the stuff that happened and how it went down. And there's a lot of behavior in there that's not GOAT worthy. Not every championship is created equal. And he has some championships in there where it's like, yeah, it's a championship, but we saw how it all went down. We saw how it happened. And yeah, we saw the super teams. We saw everything. We saw you fail. We saw people save you. We saw you run over the one-time champion, one-time finals MVP, Dwayne Wade over there with Chris Bosh. We saw you run over there. We heard Dwayne Wade release the true story about how y'all was worried about Kobe Bryant after winning his 5th championship. Dwayne Wade said, damn, between all of us, we only got one. That's the one I got. We need to do something about this. We can't let Kobe keep getting all these championships. Granted, Kobe never won one after that, and then never had to do it crossing paths with them because he never made it through the Western Conference again. But that happened. Like, this is all stuff where it's like, that's not GOAT worthy. This is just a small sample size of examples I'm giving you. I'm just saying. So to me, and I know a bunch of other people, he ain't no goddamn GOAT. So buddy, if you're gonna stick around in the league, don't say you ain't got nothing left to accomplish, because you have a lot left to accomplish if it's about being the GOAT. So what are you looking to accomplish? Like I said, he just wants to build numbers, counting numbers, stats, because that's the only thing he has going for him in this GOAT debate that he's so concerned about. If it's about just being one of the greatest players of all time, then yes, you have nothing left to accomplish. And you can retire. But you're not, because there are other things that you are trying to check off. And it's not just icing on the cake for you. It's not. Don't try to act like it is. It means a lot to you. Maybe not winning a championship, but your individual numbers, yes. That's all I got to say about it, folks. Sound off in the comment section. I know some of y'all going to call me a hater and everything else. So be it. I'm not even going to sit here and say I'm not a LeBron James hater. I'm just a LeBron James truth sayer. Nothing I said is wrong. You can go fact check everything I said. I know YouTube is kind of doing this thing where they're like slowly erasing LeBron James content that, you know, kind of fuels some of our arguments, people that argue in the same space that I do. I've noticed that I can't find videos anymore that used to be up to prove some points, but it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified. I catch you on the next one. We out, baby.